everyone, my name is Kathleen and welcome once again to our channel. So today I'm going to be showing you another Banpresto figure, and this is Tamaki Amajiki from the My Hero Academia line. And this is the Volume 11 from the Amazing Heroes line. So I just want to give a big shout out to Mainstream Manila for this figure. Thank you very much, Mainstream Manila. Please do check them out, guys. They have a wide selection of products in SRP, and they're always price ultra and they're never overpriced. So we'll put a link in the description down below to their page so you can go check them out. Okay, so this is the very first Tamaki Amajiki figure, and I'm so excited to see what it looks like. So come and join me as I unbox the figure. Okay, so let's take a look at the box first before we open it. So Tamaki's box is bigger than the usual Banpresto box. And at the front, we will see a picture of the figure, a logo of My Hero Academia at the upper left, and a logo of Banpresto at the upper right. And it says My Hero Academia, The Amazing Heroes, Volume 11, and the logo of Bandai in the lower right corner there. And the side shows another picture of the figure in another angle. And this is the back. Shows the full it shows the whole figure. And we have another logo of Banpresto here. And this is the other side. This is the top and this is the bottom. So now let's open the box. Okay, so let's take him out of the box. Wait a minute. Okay, so now we will open the plastic that Tamaki is in. And so for those of you who are not familiar with the character, Tamaki Amajiki is one of the students from UA High who is also training to be a pro hero. And he is a part of the Big Three along with Mirio Togata and Neji Rehado. So they're the top 3 students in UA High. There. So his hero name, his pro hero name is Suneater, and his quirk is Manifest. So what he does is he has physical manifestations of the food that he eats. For example, if he eats takoyaki, since the main ingredient of takoyaki is octopus, his hands will become like tentacles. And if he eats like clamshells, he will also develop clamshell covering for his body. Okay, so his hand is covered in plastic as well. And so, okay, this is what we get from the box. So let's put them all together. We'll assemble the figure like this. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is attach his upper body to the lower body like this. Okay. There, make sure you have that in tightly. The figure comes with a base which has pegs on it. There's 2 pegs on it, and he has 2 holes on his feet, so you know where to put him on the base. Very easy. Okay, so here he is, Tamaki Amajiki, and now we can take a closer look at the figure. Okay, so here is Tamaki Amajiki, and before we take a closer look at the figure, let's measure him first. Okay, let's see how high he stands. So the figure stands at around 17 or almost 18 centimeters or 7 inches from the base to the tip of his hair. There you go. Okay, so now we can take a closer look at Tamaki Amajiki. So he is wearing his pro hero costume, and he is in a dynamic pose, and he looks like he's about to fight his opponent. And so Tamaki Amajiki is wearing a black bodysuit, as we can see there on his arms and on his legs there. He also has a white tunic with a matching cape and hood there, with gold details at the hood. And on his arms, we can see some gold plating there. Also on his shoulders, which kind of look like armor. Okay, so now let's take a closer look at his head. So we can see all the details here on Tamaki Amajiki's face. He is wearing a mask covering his eyes, and he has a shouting expression. We can see the teeth and the mouth and the tongue are all sculpted very well. And his hair, his indigo hair, is also sculpted well. And his bangs are on his face, slightly covering his face there. And his hair kind of reminds me of Sasuke from Naruto. The hairstyle is very similar. And he also has a mask, as we can see there. It's painted silver. He has two straps here, one here and the other one here. And in front, there we can see, so Tamaki also has these pouches, which are part of his pro hero costume, and that's where he keeps the food that he brings when he's fighting, because those will be very useful so that he can add more manifestations to his quirk. Those pouches have straps that go all the way to the back, and the gold details there are very well painted there. And I like how they sculpted his tunic. We can see even the folds in the fabric. Even his cape is also sculpted very well. It looks as if it's being blown by the wind there. By the way, I forgot to point out earlier that we can see his ears here at the side of his head. On both sides, actually. And his ears are pointy. Kind of looks like elf ears there. Okay, so just to give you an idea on how big the figure is, I will bring out other figures from the Amazing Heroes line. So here is Mirio Togata, also one of the big three, and there you go. They look so well together. But I think Tamaki looks bigger than Mirio Togata. He looks slightly bigger than him. Although I googled their heights, Mirio is 5'11", while Tamaki is 5'9". So Mirio is supposed to be bigger. So let's take out one more figure, also from the Amazing Heroes line. This is Deku. Let's see how well he scales with Tamaki. Oh, I think Tamaki scales better with Deku beside him. I think this sizing is more accurate. I think the reason why Tamaki is bigger than Mirio here is because Tamaki can manipulate his size. So that's one of his abilities. So I think that's the more reasonable explanation for that. Okay, so overall, I really love this Tamaki Amajiki figure, and I think it's great that Banpresto came out with another character from My Hero Academia that is not a main character, because it's nice to see other students of UA High figures like these. Another thing that I like about this figure is that it's very well made, as usual. The sculpt is very well done. The paint is very well done as well. And I love that Tamaki is in a dynamic pose, as if he's in battle. Although I wish they added the manifestations in his body. Like, I think it would be great if his hands were transformed into tentacles, or if they showed his, clamshell hands as well. I think that would look great, since that is his quirk anyway. If you're a My Hero Academia collector, I think this will be a great addition to your collection, and it will look great on your shelf with all of your other MHA figures. Okay, so that's it for my unboxing and review of the Banpresto Amazing Heroes Volume 11 figure of Tamaki Amajiki from the My Hero Academia line. And I also want to thank Mainstream Manila for this figure. We bought this from them. And we will put a link in the description box down below on where you can get this figure. Okay, so if you made it till the very end, thank you very much. Once again, my name is Kathleen, and always remember to unbox your toys.